Greeting. This is the Black Light. The name of this video today is going to be The Bigger Picture. See, while y'all got all this gossip and controversy over the YouTube All-Stars like Umar Johnson, you know, the usual suspects. Sinetta, Seti, Polite, so forth. You're being scammed on a larger scale every day. What Umar Johnson and Umar Johnson and Sinetta and Polite and Seti, what they getting from you ain't nothing. Peanuts. It's something to you, but you voluntarily gave it to them. Now this right here, what I'm getting ready to talk about, redlining in black communities, auto insurance redlining, and later on we're going to move up to redlining as far as your home's concerned. But I'm going to show you that it's the same everywhere you go in the black community as far as auto insurance concerned. And to present this to help me keep y'all in the loop, keep something on your minds, we're going to go to Coleman Young Jr. He wants to be mayor. But he gonna run it down kind of good. So listen to him. He a better speaker than me.
Hi, my name is Coleman Alexander Young II, your next mayor of the city of Detroit. Reason why I'm talking to you today is I'm talking to you about auto insurance, or particularly racist redlining in auto insurance. How is it that you have a man who goes all the way up to Lansing and proposes a plan to talk about auto insurance reform, and the one issue that we've been dealing with for 38 years, which is racist redlining through territorial rating, where they can base your rate based on where you live, is not addressed. How is that possible? First, we had a rate reduction bill with no rate reductions in it. Now, we got an auto insurance bill for anti-redlining with no anti-redlining in it. It's terrible. It's despicable. What about the people in the community? Poverty kills over 300,000 people a year. Folks have died from this policy because they made a decision of, am I going to pay my auto insurance bill, or am I going to have water in the house? Am I going to pay my auto insurance bill, or am I going to have lights in the house? Am I going to pay my auto insurance bill, or am I going to feed my kids? Am I going to pay my auto insurance bill, or am I going to feed myself? Am I going to pay my auto insurance bill, or am I going to buy my prescription drugs for my grandparent? These are things and decisions that people make in the city of Detroit every day. Because when folks get in their car, they got to look over their shoulder. Because they know if they get pulled over and they ask for auto insurance, they ain't got it because it's too expensive.
That's right.
Economic bondage.
That's right.
How many people have had their licenses suspended?
Right.
How many people have been put in jail because they can't afford a product that state mandates they buy. That's why we're going to sue the auto insurance company to stop this racist redlining from going on in the city of Detroit. It's wrong, it's unconscionable, and it will not stand when I'm mayor. Because in every man's life, there comes a time where you have to stand up and fight for what's right.
There you go.
You have to fight for you and yours. You have to fight for the people that you love and the people that you represent. The people that you've been called to serve.
Now that's a young brother. You know. And his old man was the first black mayor of Detroit, in case y'all don't know. But this video right here is going out to the planet, right? But it's speaking on auto redlining in every city where there's a black community. So I'm gonna go to Chicago. Let me find it. I'm gonna pause it up for a minute so I can find that spot. Okay, I found it. Let's hear it. Get right into it. Discriminatory auto rates.
Of discrimination leveled at insurance companies after a report shows drivers in minority neighborhoods pay more than those in white communities. CBS News' Dorothy Tucker takes a look at the report and its controversial discovery.
In the predominantly black community where Ed Stevens lives, he's not surprised to hear he probably pays higher premiums than drivers in predominantly white communities.
It's unfair because you got people out here making an honest living and trying to do the right thing for the right reason, even when there's no one looking. You know, and I think, everybody should have the same fair shot.
But according to a joint report by ProPublica and Consumer Reports, Illinois drivers living in minority zip codes can pay at least 10% more than their counterparts in white zip codes, and sometimes more than 50%.
We know that we're not getting treated right.
One example in the report, 2 men, both employed, with similar driving records. The minority man lives in East Garfield and drives a 2012 Honda Civic and pays $190 a month. The non-minority lives in Wrigleyville, drives a 2015 Audi sports utility, and pays just $54.
You don't need to be nuanced or careful to understand that this is racist.
State Senators Daniel Biss and Jacqueline Collins are introducing legislation that would address the inequities, but the insurance industry argues race is not a factor.
The way that we measure risk has nothing to do with race. We don't collect racial
Oh, shut up. I'm not going to. Now, here in Michigan, for 7-day insurance, temporary insurance is almost $400, $380 or something, $370, something to that effect. I'm not got it right down to the penny, but it's over $300 for 7 days. Now, I'm bringing this up because what I'm trying to illustrate, I'm going to get it off his devil's face right here. Yeah, put it back on little Coleman Young Jr., because he tried to go for mayor, but Duggan won him out, and there was a lot of black activists that got Mayor Duggan in. A lot of former Black Panthers, a lot of former, I'm talking about the new Black Panthers, a lot of former Garveyites voted or was instrumental in getting Duggan in. and not Coleman Young Jr. Brothers is selling out nowadays because this brother right here, he might be a little inexperienced, but he's sincere. He want to keep the legacy of his old man intact. And the next video, part 2 of this, we're going to be talking in detail about how Umar Johnson, Polite, and all these other brothers is a decoy to keep y'all from fighting the real issues. You know, that white man, that Caucasian is slicker than the average bear. This is Black Light.